Yes, hi, shalom, selamta. Again here, Daniel. We continue with the history lessons about the Iberian Peninsula. Yeah, we reached there, the Iberian Peninsula, and we reached Portugal. You know, again the port of Gallia, because again the Catholic, the Roman Catholic, the Vatican. The knights, they conquered the Moorish, the African, the Al-Andalus, yeah, empire, let's say. They conquered it from the north of the peninsula. So, sorry, the peninsula, yeah, the Iberian Peninsula, something very special. If you go there, you see that actually geographically it is between, yeah, again, so-called Europe. Look, it's like Turkey. It's like, you see what I mean? It's in the middle of the Mediterranean. This is the Mediterranean Sea here, right? And in the mythology, here, this here is called the Stretcho de Gibraltar. So it means it looks that you can, it's close, but no, it's some kilometers, yeah, where is there is the water is going through. So this was separates again so-called Europe nowadays from Africa, and the west side is the Stretcho de Gibraltar. That's why in the west of Europe, so-called, the immigration goes through here, and again here on the edge there is Ceuta. Ceuta is where we as a family we stayed 1 year because we attempted to pass to Morocco and they didn't let us. Yeah, that's why I'm here now talking to you in this kind of manner. Yeah, because since 3 years we just stuck here in Europe, yeah, which is a fantasy again, and we want to go to Africa. Yes, and again we're already in Africa, geographically, right, and historically and all this, but this is occupied, this is conquered. Yeah, and how they conquered that, again with a big hypnosis. Yeah, and yeah, how this took place. Yeah, again they come from the north, and they come with these knights. Yeah, they come with warfare. Yeah, they come with big horses and with big swords. Yeah, and they come from the north just making war, you know. But again, these African people, yeah, Al-Andalus, yeah, they were for sure big warriors. Yeah, big and strategic, yeah, and very intelligent. Yeah, like not big from maybe they were also big people. Yeah, but again I say great in warfare. Yeah, great in warfare. And so this always, like Babylon does, they're not stronger. Right? That's the whole point. Goliath, yeah, he lost against David, and David will always beat Goliath. That's just law, because it's good over evil. So again, if you are small, yeah, but you have you fight for the good, you will win always. That's law. Okay. So again, so Babylon, right? Babylon now has to this Fabian society. Yeah, it's this sneaky. They change you slowly over the ages. Yeah, so because they cannot beat you. They cannot beat you, just right. So again, they came also with the force of arms, yeah, but they also came with sneaky tricks, yeah. So that's why the Algarve, so the whole, again now the south here, they came from the north. They came from exactly here, from France. So the first king of Portugal, called Dom Afonso Henriques, yeah. He was actually from French descent, yeah. He was a knight of Malta, yeah. Malta is somewhere around here. You know, Malta is an island. You know what I mean? Malta. It's also Africa. You know, Malta. You see it, Malta. Malta. It's just next to Tunisia. You know, and even Sicily. You look at it. Look at the geography. Yeah, Sicily, it's Africa. So again, so-called Europe is Africa. It's the north of Africa without any doubt, right? You have even places here on the continent, they're more up north, you know, than here, for example, Tarifa, Spain, you know, or Sicily. So check it out. So anyhow, they come from the north, yeah? They come from the north because it's the strategy, because the north was not, let's say, civilized by the Moorish civilization, because it's too cold, seriously, yeah? You see, you know, if you lived here on the peninsula, I see there is some kind of a change it makes if you go, you know, like here, up, it's different. It's colder, yeah, and there were more Celt Iberic tribes there, yeah, and again, this origin of these people is also Ethiopia, you see. So again, the Celtiberer, yeah, the Celtiberics, these people were also African people, because what their language was this kind of Celtic, yeah, kind of Amazigh, you know, kind of what these kind of languages merged with other languages like Hebrew and, yeah, Semitic languages, and they turned German. That I can guarantee you, because again, my language is German, but all the dialect, it's from Switzerland, yeah. So I know we have many parallels. Like we say things, it sounds like Hebrew. It sounds like, again, even the words like for the names, yeah. We have Johannes, or the Abraham, or I say it in my language. I say it in Swiss German, yeah. I say it like that, you know. So you see the parallels, yeah. And even Daniel, yeah. Daniel, yeah. It's not Daniel. It's Daniel. Yeah, Daniel, and you see it in the names. You see, we for example in Switzerland we would refer for the Christ as the Heiland, you know. So the Christ is the Heiland. Heil. Why is Heil? What is Heil? Heil. Heil. Listen to it. We have many sounds in our dialect, yeah. We speak with many and, you know, we speak like that. Yeah. It's this word that no one can actually say, you know. Then the Germans, they cannot say yeah. It's Swiss German for, you know, Küchenkasten, yeah. So yeah, this sounds and we can do it easily, because it's in our language. So, and heile, it means to heal, yeah, heal. They also said Heil. They said, for example, the Nazis, they said Heil Hitler, yeah. So, and that's why so we would hail the king, and we said Heil, yeah, Heil Selassie. See what I mean? It's so obvious if you study the language and the origin of the language, yeah. So again, after the fall of Europe, watch, I'm already in the future. After the fall of the Roman Empire, yes. Okay, again the Roman Empire. The Roman came out of here, Roma, and they conquered everything, and till North Africa they occupied, and for sure this here also was. again was occupied by the Romans, yeah, before, and they would call this region as Lusitânia, yeah, because as you have the house of the rising sun, and you have where the sun rises, yeah, in Ethiopia. The sun rises in the east, yeah, and it goes down in the west, in the Al-Harb, yeah. So the sun goes up here and it goes down there. Actually, if you live like in Germany or in North Europe, it's very cold, yeah, and dark and foggy and not nice. That's why they get mad and angry and they're not nice, yeah. You go to Africa, yeah, and they're telling you straight out the truth, because I have nothing to hide, yeah. Telling you, if someone disagree, can come to me, yeah, and we're gonna discuss this, no problem. Seriously, yeah, I made my experience. I grew up in Switzerland, and the whole thing is racist. The whole culture is, you hate your neighbor. You hate even your own family. That's why I have no support from my Swiss family, not at all. So, but if you go to Africa, as soon as you go to Africa, it doesn't matter, it starts immediately in Morocco. The people, they will come to my home, they give you food, they treat you like family. Because there is humanity, right? So again, melanated people, yes. Again, if you don't have no sun, you get mad. So again, if you are from the north and you want to go down, where is warm, you follow the sun. And then you will end up actually like all the Germans, like all the people who want to flee the winter, they end up in Portugal because they follow the sun, right? So Lusitânia, Terra da Luz, yeah, the land of the light. When the sun goes down here, you follow the sun, it will lead you to here. And then you see the sunset, it goes down in the water, you know, and there is not further to go there, only with a boat, yeah? Or you go down. Right, so easy to understand that this here, yeah, climatically, like it's Mediterranean, yeah? It's Mediterranean. And here the Stretcho, it is where they say, like the mythology of it is that there is the two pillars of Hercules, yeah. Hercules, like there is two mountains, it's like it's two rocks, yeah. It's Gibraltar, Jebel al Tariq, you know. You have the rock of Tariq at one side, and the other side in Tangier, there you have another rock, and it's all it's from the Atlas Mountains, yeah. It's called the Atlas Mountains, yeah, and it got separated through eruptions, yeah. And there is this symbol of two pillars, get it, two pillars. And Hercules, if you go to Ceuta, you see this statue, yeah, Hercules pulling the two pillars. It's actually, they say, okay, that's how the Mediterranean Sea got formed, because these eruptions and the Hercules put out these two pillars and the water goes in. Before, there was no Mediterranean Sea like that, you see? So, we have to consider that as well. So again, they come now from the north to conquer later on. The Roman Empire, again, the Roman Empire falls, you know, and then the African civilization, Al-Andalus, come here. And later on, 800 years, again, they bring the Renaissance to Europe. They had black kings, Muslim kings, black kings in Bavaria, in Germany, in Coburg, and all these things. They can look it up. And again, these people in the Vatican, they were very jealous, yeah, because under their dominion, the Middle Ages, they were the Dark Ages, yeah. It had the pest and lepra and all this disease, because people were not educated. People could not read, could not write. There was no soap, there was no water. They would take crap in their own water there to wash, and they would have infections, and they would live improper, like in Sodom and Gomorrah, right? So because it was the dominion of the Vatican, so everyone was sick, it's like nowadays. It's like Europe nowadays, yeah, with the pandemic and with everyone with a cancer, and even the dogs have cancer now, the dogs and the cats, and it's horrendous. And people, they spend so much money every month for cancer treatment and chemotherapy, and you know, and it's all a mess. I just can tell you, maybe the people watching, they don't know anything about Europe, and I can tell you, Europe is the biggest mess. If you don't believe me, wow, I can maybe show you then later some proofs, like some where it's just a mess, right? Believe me, better believe me, okay? But anyhow, this now here again, where the African civilization again re-civilized this wild man in Europe, the slaves from the Roman Empire who could not read, could not write, could not do anything, right? Yeah, because they get real brainwashed, right? So Africa brought again the civilization, yeah, and the knowledge. So these jealous people from the Vatican, they come and they conquer from the north, and then they go here down there to Angola, down there, so far away. Look how far away it is, the Angola, down there, you know? They could not take no one from here. Let's say they could, yeah, they took already the people here. Again, the Portuguese, it's just, you know, they conquered Moors, yes, and then converted and in Inquisition, and yes. So they did not kill all the black people at all. There was many black people from Al-Andalus all the time living in Portugal. That's a serious thing. Until again the slave trade, when the people were shipped to America, and they also brought many out of here. They lived always here. They always lived on a peninsula, and then they were brought to America, slaves. That's a true history as well. But again, after the Portuguese conquered this and Ceuta and put their stations all over the coast here, but they were not able really able to get these people here as slaves to America. Not yet. You know, that they have to go down and actually many years pass also, yeah, and the Portuguese, they go down here, and only in Angola they were able to convert, to hypnotize, let's say, to fool one of a king in Angola, because Angola means the land of many kings. So there was a king, and they could convert to Catholicism. So he turned the bishop, and so that's why Angola, it's a Catholic country nowadays. Okay, so again, there started then the slave trade, big time, you know, because they had to sneak in. They had to sneak in your mind. I can even show you this if you don't believe me. Let me just see if I can find a picture of it. Just let me see. Because seriously, they went to Angola and they made up their own deities, you know what I mean? They made up their own deities, the Catholic Church. They made up deities like Nossa Senhora dos Pretos, yeah? So I will just put it here in Google. Nossa Senhora dos Pretos. And what does it mean? It's the Our Mary of the blacks, you know? Preto in Portuguese, it's black, right? And you have some churches in Portugal, when I visit these churches, I see this picture on the wall of the white Virgin Mary, you know, white Virgin Mary. Now here I cannot even find the picture, yeah. Maybe they don't wanna show you this, you know. But anyhow, yeah, our Mary, yeah, like the Nossa Senhora they put there in Angola, yeah, she was white, you know, she was white, and they said that's the Virgin Mary. They said to the black people there, this is the Virgin Mary, yeah, because the king already was corrupted. The king already was a follower of the Pope, yes. That's why in this you could see the Pope going to Angola, and the president of Angola, and all this is from the same rituals. Yeah, if you see the history of Angola, then you will understand. But anyhow, now I cannot see the picture, but you could see really in this church picture from our Mary, white, coming from the heavens, and all these black people like bowing down, you know, and this kind of manipulation they make, and they make it with hypnosis, yeah, and for that we would have to investigate further on these methods, yeah, of hypnosis, yeah, and how they managed, yeah, to manipulate the people, you know, and to take them out of Africa 440 years and use them as slaves in America to build up all America with first the human resources, yes, and then later on taking the resources like, you know, diamonds and lithium and all this stuff out of the continent, you know, until now. And that's what is provoking all this misery in the world, yeah. So again, if you want to stop this, we have to know what it's all about. So again, thank you very much for watching, and soon we're going to continue with the history out of the Iberian Peninsula now to Africa, then to America, yeah, and then back to Africa, you know. So yes, very interesting, and thank you very much for watching, and also share and like and all these things. I'm not so very handy with all this technology, you know, because I don't like this technology, and I want to actually educate also the people about the technology, because I do have some insights about that, you know. I showed you where I'm coming from and all these things, and many years of studying, yeah. So and many years of independent living, yeah, of off-grid living as well, yeah, off-grid, and also working with health again, with health, yes. And I know that if you don't understand, if you cannot understand, you know, what we do, yeah, then you cannot do it right. Yes, you have to be a basic understanding. And I know that here in Europe there is no education at all. Yes, so when it comes to history, so for sure here in Europe are the aggressors. It's the slave traders. It's the pedophiles, yeah, the Satanists, the sodomists, the Nazis, the fascists. Check this stuff out. All these things, the pharma industry, the atomic bomb, all this stuff coming out of Europe. The United States of America coming out of Europe, right? Americo Vespucci coming out of Europe. Christopher Columbus come out of Europe. So on and so forth. All these evil people coming out of Europe, check it out, right? And the Savior for sure coming out of Tobia, and we can never forget that. And I think it's over obvious, yeah, what time that we're living in, this revelation time, yeah, judgment days. So we don't even have to discuss that we're living in these times, yeah. We can now learn more about again the whole aspect of Sankofa, you know, again, to see what happened, yeah. That's what we now do with these history things, lessons, and we're gonna continue to see how we're gonna now build the future, yeah, because it's again empire building, and this is a serious thing, you know, because everyone has to die, you know, but if you don't really die for the cause, for the majesty cause, you know, because the majesty cause is world peace, yeah, it's the kingdom of God, it's world peace. And I think everyone wants peace and health and all the good positive things, you know. And even the worst of the worst, they want the best of the best for themselves, yeah. But again, the concept of Rasta is righteousness, and again, my name, it's meaning that the God is my judge, you see. So anyhow, it is always like that, and it was always like that, will ever be like that. That's karma, it works, yeah. So there is a moral, we have for sure the free will, but it has rules, like it's like a manual, you see what I mean? It is given to us the instructions to what is good and what is bad, you know. The sensor, we have the sensor, and it's normal to understand, you know, that the good is the positive, yeah, and the bad is the negative, yeah. That this is the poles, and that is the positive is the thing, the progressive, yeah, the progressive, and the for evolution, right? So for the health, for everything, it's like some basic stuff, you know. And we have to start step by step again, to like baby steps, because I know I had to learn everything from scratch, yeah, because really they don't teach you nothing here. They teach you be a slave, you know. And now it's a time serious, really see, if you want to stop this war, and if you want to, you know, really a future, you know, we should look forward to Africa, to Ethiopia, you know, and we should listen to the Rastafari people, you know. We should, because again, it's only a Rastafari who warned the people, you know, and who has the real solution again, and this also we can discuss, you know. If someone thinks the solution comes from somewhere else than from Ethiopia and from Haile Selassie, then we can discuss. Okay, thank you so much, see you next time. Bless, one love, Daniel here, blessed love.